Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up everybody? Today is kind of a special day because this marks the first CF Moto to hit the dealership showroom here at our store. That would be Head Motor Company. So we just recently picked up CF Moto as one of the manufacturers that we're going to be carrying, and this is going to be the first year that they're bringing their street bike lineup to the States. Now, they've existed in Europe for quite some time. I haven't been keeping up with the reviews because I didn't know if we were ever going to get them, so I don't actually know what people think of these bikes yet. So I'm here to form my own first impressions and tell you guys if this is a good buy or if it's a good buy. So first things first, let's talk about the basics. This is a fuel-injected, 6-speed, 292cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine. This bike features ABS as standard equipment, produces 18 foot-pounds of torque, and 29 horsepower. Where most Japanese motorcycles have a large diving board hanging off the back for a fender, this one has just a little mud guard. This really cleans up the body lines compared to the alternative option from the Japanese guys. Exhaust is down low, out of the way, and looks pretty good. The closest comparison to this bike I feel is going to be the MT-03, which produces about 42 horsepower and 21.8 foot-pounds of torque. One of the things that I am super impressed with that exists on this motorcycle is the optional ride modes. You've got sport mode and eco mode. Switches are all done really well, and the buttons for the menu are laid out very well, very easy to use. If you want to get into the primary menu, all you got to do is hold down this button and it brings you to this screen here. Now we can toggle through information, and one of the biggest things for this bike is that it has navigation. You do have to download the CF Moto application to pair it to your bike to get this to pull up on the screen, but that is super cool. You can also pair your phone to it, and you can mess with all your settings in here in the menu. The information screen gives you the voltage, coolant temperature, any warning lights, remaining distance till your next service, mileage info, and the version of software your display is running. But that's enough talking. I haven't ridden the bike yet, so that's what I want to do right now. All right, let's ride this puppy. Right away, the little bit of slop that's in this throttle, I don't like that one bit. That doesn't feel good. Next thing I'm noticing is the mirrors. Compared to most stock mirrors, these actually seem pretty useful. I can see very clear behind me. I don't have to even move my arm out of the way. Oh, I forgot to mention the slipper clutch. So the CF Moto rep, whenever he came by to talk to us about these and all the cool features that they came with, he mentioned the slipper clutch. So from my understanding, at least the way he explained it, what this does is whenever you downshift, if I just dump the clutch right here and I'm in second from a roll, it doesn't skid that back tire. It actually, well, slips the friction plates, yada yada yada. Basically, the rear tire doesn't skid. Boring. The throttle response in eco mode is, well, economic. It's definitely not snatchy, snappy, abrupt, unexpected, and unpredictable. It's very predictable, actually. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Wow, holding 65 through that turn on this little guy, that's kind of impressive. I mean, I guess it's not that impressive, but it felt impressive. That slipper clutch is really nice. You don't have to do the whole rev matching thing. All right, let's get into this turn. Let's go into sport mode. Wow. You'll always hear people talking about how it's more fun to ride slow bikes fast. It's so true. It's so true. So again, I feel like I need to put a disclaimer that I'm not tooting my own horn here. I have an MT-10, it's a liter bike, it's really, really fast, and it's not fun to ride it slow because I know I have that power on tap. With this bike, I know there's not a lot of power on tap, but it's still really fun to ride because I can completely go wide open and it just kind of barely speeds up. Now I could probably shift down a couple gears and achieve a better result. Let's go from 45, 6,000 RPM and punch it. Almost hit 70. Instead, we hit 69.
He said it! He said it!
Alright, let's go around this roundabout too, in sport mode now. Look through the turn, drag the back brake, do some counter steer. if you don't want the price tag associated with the small displacement naked motorcycles from Japan, I think that you could get by perfectly fine on one of these. And honestly, I think you'd be a lot happier on it because of the selectable ride modes, because of the navigation, because of the ABS as standard equipment, because of the TFT display. There's so many things to like about this bike. All right, we're gonna do a 0 to 60 run. Here we go, from a dead stop, okay? First gear, turn signal off. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Sorry if you guys are getting some crackles from my microphone. I'm on the highway and it's a little windy out today. Can you do interstate with this bike? The speed limit on this highway is 70 miles an hour. And as you can see, I'm going 73. You can do the interstate on this bike. Is it what this bike wants to do? Probably not. Is it where this bike belongs? Also, probably not. But can it do it if you needed to do it? The answer is yes. Do you have a lot of passing power? No.
No.
Are you pushing this bike to its limit? Damn near. Is it probably getting over 70 miles to the gallon? I'd almost guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
Is it really lightweight and feels like it's getting blown all over the place?
Yup.
Dang, girl. You did all right. I'm kind of proud of you. I don't know you that well, but I am proud of you. Dude, that slipper clutch. If you're a first-time rider, a slipper clutch, this is so nice. I mean, I didn't know what it was until I kind of explained it to you guys in this video, but man, this bike, for an entry-level motorcycle, it is jam-packed with features, it's fuel-injected, it's a 6-speed, it gets insanely good gas mileage, the clutch feels amazing, the suspension is pretty decent, it's got ABS, the brakes are pretty good. I guess we could test that ABS right here. Maybe we'll slow down a little bit before I do that. I don't want it to not work at 35 miles an hour. All right, let's do 10 and let's just lock them up. Huh, so it worked. Let's try it again. They actually work very well. Does it wheelie? It probably could wheelie. I've got to do it very secretly. First gear, maybe? I pulled the wheel off the ground. Count it. In closing, I'm super impressed with this bike. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you whether or not this is a good buy or a good buy. And my verdict is this is a good buy. You should buy this motorcycle if it's one that you're looking at and considering. I kind of really like it. I'm not gonna say I love it yet. Time will tell me if I end up loving this bike based on the couple that we're gonna end up selling, because I know we're gonna sell these things. But maybe I'll do a more in-depth review later on down the line. Anyhow, for CF Moto to come out with a very strong competitor in the 300cc class, I think it's just great for them. This is gonna be a huge step for them to take coming into the street legal market here in the US. They're bringing a ton of value, great styling, and kick-ass features. All that come into a bike for less than $5 grand. That's killer. I guess I'll just talk to myself. I want to say thank you for watching. We're slowly approaching 250 subscribers. It would mean a lot if you hit that button, turn on notifications, and at the end of this video, leave me a comment down below telling me what you thought about this bike. That's going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and ride safe.